I grew up in church. My parents are Christian. We always went to Sunday school. I feel like I knew a lot about God, but didn't really have like that personal relationship with Him. So around the end of high school, I kind of started to question everything. And I started thinking that Christian people were just brainwashed and silly for believing the Bible, because I didn't want an answer that required faith. I ended up depending more on alcohol. I was in same-sex relationships for quite a few years, just kind of trying to find something that would make me feel, like complete or satisfied and whole. I think it was around 2012 or 2013 when I was in a situationship with a transgender person, and she was having this experience of having like really bad spiritual attacks. So I was trying to find her help. I took her to a pundit, took her for different people. This one guy gave her like a protective charm. We kept trying things, nothing was helping. And at one point, because I was so desperate for her to find help, I was like, maybe we should go talk to the pastor from the church that I grew up in. We went, spoke to the pastor. He prayed for her, and she said that she felt like something immediately switched. I don't know how, but by the time we got back home, the protective charm that she was wearing all the time had fallen off. We don't know where it went to, it just disappeared. From that day, things changed, and she didn't have that the attacks anymore. And I was really happy for her, but then that made me wonder, wait, I was so convinced that this was silly and wrong, and then for it to be the one thing that worked, I was like, oh no, I was so wrong. I remember the first time I prayed, just kind of being like, hi God, I've been saying stupid things about you for so long. Clearly you're real, and I just want you to do what you want to do in my life. I'm not gonna fake anything. If this is not what you want for my life, then you change it. It wasn't easy for me. I feel like I had so much guilt and shame, and I feel like the devil really tried to use that. I needed to constantly remind myself of Christ's forgiveness, that I am saved by grace and not because of anything that I've done, because I can't earn God's salvation. It was a struggle for a while. Eventually started my attractions changed, the things that I wanted changed. I didn't need alcohol anymore. So since then, obviously a lot has changed in my life. I've been married for 8 years now to a man. It's just crazy. For me, what stands out, that God didn't give up on me, even when I did. I had given up on myself, I had given up on God, and God was still so faithful. God doesn't give up on you, no matter how bad you think you are. He's faithful, and He's just willing, waiting with open arms.